Black is time. Premiere album still gonna happen.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do. And you can find yourself next to someone else. When we all thought you loved yourself, but that.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. Leading them, as always, their head coach. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. In the same role on the other side, a look at their head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Well, we all love to talk about the quarterback. He really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
He'll look to throw. He's going for it himself. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
On now comes their punter. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Looking in the air here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
From the contact.
After the incompletion, 2nd down call's ready.
2nd down and 5 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kick is
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
visitors nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
He is down to the 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the well again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss pass here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when he pitches it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Third and long for him here. They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No motion at tight end left. Third and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. All the left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Number 30, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for number
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him the first.
Play results in a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They're throwing it.
It's 2nd and 8.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
3rd and long.
He's dropping back to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Handoff now out of the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They give it to him again. And that's a read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. 3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Lone back gets the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
7-yard ball. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
41. That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Early
3rd
movement
and
along the right
2.
side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Receiver in motion, going left. First play's a design run. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Throwing now off the play action. Escapes, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack. I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Starts from the 44. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Setting up to throw. Complete out to the right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives him a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Running it now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Takes the second down snap. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
I'll throw it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our
Neutral zone
officials.
infraction. Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Running it after the penalty. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He was tackled at the
Offense in the hurry up
46-yard
here.
line. Brings up 2nd down.
Working now from the gun. Now he takes it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
1st and 10 at the 27.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go
Neutral zone
against the
infraction.
defense.
Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 2nd down and 5 yards to go.
Throwing on seconds. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
To number 19.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They are throwing it again to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
In the end zone. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. We'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now outruns their offense to take over. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jukes away from one. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Here's the pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
On him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It is caught left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Less than a yard.
He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. First down now. Ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's another option. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Right up the gut. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Back out runs their offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Second and 10, still at the 28.
Brings up second and 10.
He's going to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. This offense making its way back out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a pro.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. This offense getting all set for this series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 1st and 10 from the 43. Dive play straight ahead. Across midfield to the 45. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Mike Tomlin, never afraid to go for 2, has his offense out to do just that.
The offense will line up for a 2-point.
They want to run it across. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
It's a loss of a yard.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Brought in right side. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
19. It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Shotgun now on third down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their ball late. They have a lead, but it's far from over yet. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Another carry for it. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
And 7.
Complete out to the right side.
The second down.
And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at their 48-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Their offense running back out now. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, and you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
They gained 11 on that play, and that's going to bring up first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
They give it to him again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
They are taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2.
The offense will.
All right, they're going to throw for him. Escapes out to the left. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and it forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the in route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They'll run here on first down. That's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A pickup of 2 yards results in a first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it from the gun. He's still going at the 30. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Result is a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Sets up first down and goal to go.
Fullback trying to power him across. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys down by only 3. Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Here we go. Third and less than a yard.
It's now third and goal.
Here's a give straight up the middle. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
His return starts at the 5. Escapes. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Setting him on the dive. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line. Here's third and 3. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground, He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. He gets it again. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they clock it, 22 seconds to play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Is a turnover on downs.
Line up the design keeper. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.
Pay for this.